Hey, so in this clip, we're gonna talk about the #1 SEO trend that you have to leverage in 2019 and beyond. But before we do, don't forget, whatever platform you're on, don't forget to subscribe, and because, well, it helps us grow. And if you want tips on marketing, business, entrepreneurship, productivity, all that stuff, this is the channel for that. The #1 SEO trend, this is on SERP SEO. So what does that mean exactly? Let me give some context before I even start talking about it. The problem right now with when you start to think about Google is continuing to occupy more and more real estate with non-click results, meaning that when people land on a search result page or a SERP, when they land on a SERP, they are basically getting the result that they need. Almost 50% of SERPs now are 0-click, meaning they don't click through to the result. So that number is actually increasing now. I think it might be 51 or 52% or so. This comes from the blog SparkToro. Rand Fishkin collaborated with a company called Jump Shot. And what's going on right now is Google is those numbers of clicks, 0 clicks, are actually increasing, and also the number of clicks actually going to Google's platforms, Google's properties, those are increasing as well, right? So think about it this way. If you're Google, if you're a publicly traded company, what's going on? Well, they need to find ways to make more money, right? So they're incentivized by people clicking on their ads. So they need to figure out ways to get more people clicking on their properties, going to their properties, staying on their properties, reviewing more ads. Even if people click on a YouTube example, well, guess what? They are going to see YouTube ads, which are basically, those are Google ads at the end of the day. On SERP SEO, the idea behind this is that you are looking at a page. So let's say I'm searching for how to tie a tie. I might have a site like howtotieatie.com, and people are no longer coming to my site. They're no longer clicking on when they search for how to tie a tie. They find the answer right there in the search on the search result page, and they no longer are clicking through to my site. So guess what's happening? Maybe I'm not making any more money on ad revenue. Maybe people aren't opting into my email list anymore. So the problem with that is my business gets screwed because, well, Google decided to make a change. So what you have to do is this. Let's say you have a rank 0 result in Google, meaning you are the first featured snippet that shows when people search for something. Maybe what you can do on SERP SEO is you're optimizing to talk about your brand a little bit. It's like, here's how you tie a tie, but also we have more tips on, fashion. We have more tips on tying a tie on howtotieatie.com, right? So what's going on there is you're getting people to be aware of your brand. So you're gonna have to optimize for, well, how Google is deciding to, what they're deciding to do with the search result pages. So that's on SERP SEO. Another example of on SERP SEO is you can do title and meta description updates to see which one has a higher click-through rate. You can do that manually using Google Search Console, that's free, or you can use our tool, which has a free trial, ClickFlow. On SERP, so on the search engine result page, SEO, search engine optimization, that is becoming more and more of a trend because Google is making all these changes. So that's one thing you got to pay attention to in 2019, because that's a big change, and that's going to continue to, well, based on Rand's numbers, it's going to continue to shift that way. I don't see that changing. So if you enjoy this, let us know in the comments what you plan to do about this on SERP SEO stuff for your business, if you think it's even relevant or not, or you can even disagree with me as well. So let us know what you think. And before we go, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe whatever platform you are on. And don't forget to check out the next clip, and we'll see you tomorrow.